this time around, also, I didn't have to wait for Garuda, this beautiful eagle creature who sometimes looks like a horse also to me, with wings. I didn't have to wait for it to come and take me. Like, it was there immediately. Like, as soon as we started the journey, as soon as our mentor prepared us and elevated us into breathing, and I started ascending, like, the Garuda just was in service, and I am in service of her. Like, we have this exchange, and I actually got a grapefruit for her to take, and we hugged, like, with her wings. She would hug me and just played, and every so often I would go back to hug her. But this time around, the waters were like intense healing waters. They reminded me of, when I come from, in the Jewish tradition, it's called mikvah, water that heal. And usually women go, and men go, to immerse themselves in those waters prior to engaging in romantic relationships, or prior to prayer, prior to entering a sacred space. And I felt like Radha was, not like Radha, Krishna, Radha were taking me on this journey, because I always ask Krishna to come with me, because I love a feeling of like, I love a feeling of a big man who's like a father, who's like a lover, to just hold me and guide and lead me, although I am a powerful woman, and I'm but it's just that feeling that Krishna gives me, offers me with his whole heart. And so he was taking me on this big journey, and the waters were just like big flows and waves of infinite waves, and they were going up, and then they created like a tsunami, but a placid, calm, ethereal, peaceful tsunami, where the water split in half. And I was told by Krishna and all the deities to just walk through the path, and this terrifying light once again came through. I use the word terrifying because it's a strong light that cannot even deal with darkness. And then the goddess Ether, the Egyptian goddess, mother of all, lover of all, Isis, just came through there, majestically standing with the wings open and putting the crown onto me. And it just feeling like, okay, now I know who I am. I'm the lover, the heart of the universe. I'm the queen here, and Synergy is relying on me. And with a very humble feeling, not like no greatness at all, just humility to the divine design, the mission that I have here, and finally that I got to. It's been a while that it's been downloading, but here, wow, this is it. And again with the waters, and Krishna would just immerse me deep inside the water, deep. And it was my human. I have moments when I am in the other universes where I am kind of like in conflict with my human. What's going on? Like, it's underwater, I'm afraid, submerged, but no, I get up and I'm clean and I'm purified. And again, as if to purify me, cleanse me. And then it would pick me up, the wave would pick me up high, and then whales would come through, and I would get rides on whales, and I'd get rides on turtles. Wow. Like, suddenly the Garuda was like a turtle. And I said, 1 minute, and it was just, and I realized it's a turtle with a, just swimming and, and wanting to take me again and again, and the whale once again, and the tiger and the lion and the crown constantly. Wow, it was just, and then constantly like seeing my mentor, just looking, the mentor, my guru of Synergy, constantly like making sure that all of us family members of Synergy are being taken care of. I know what they're doing and know where they are and feel at home and don't feel left out. That's it. That's tremendous amount of responsibility while you're taking people who are new to this, like me. I mean, I'm a baby. I'm just a child when it comes to this, and just taking us onto this journey. It's a big responsibility. It's tremendous responsibility, And wow, like the waters, the immersion of the waters, the mikvah. It's just, and the timing of this all tonight is Yom Kippur. It's the highest holiday, Jewish holiday, where there are 10 days of preparation to the New Year's, and Yom Kippur is the pinnacle where it's the Day of Atonement, where the creator of this universe, the divine design, the Krishna Radha, the God, is looking at each one of us as pristine new beings, and actually divinely designs what is going to be this year for all of us and for the rest of our life. And time for us to learn who we are. Who are you? Who am I? Who are us? And yeah, and just the timing of it. And as soon as we finished the travel, I had to get ready for my fast. It was just amazing. It's just so many. Yes, and during the yoga nidra that we were going through, some of us, while our mentor, our guru from Sinnerkey, was blessing us, the most fascinating thing happened. Magic. So it's just divine. It's you cannot say it's not. It's like everything, timing, everything is just. I find my ex-husband, my Hasidic ex-husband, comes to take the children to do tashlich. Tashlich is the process of cleansing in the water, cleansing our things that don't serve us, and just kind of metamorphically throwing into the water. He never picks them up, never. And suddenly here, in the middle of this process of this water, this cleansing, the diksha, the yoga, this journey into the divine, he comes to pick them up, and it was perfect timing. It was timing where I went into the yoga nidra where I needed silence, and here the kids are not home, and he took my baby. This is a man that has been upset at, like, we haven't been in connection for 11 years. He took my baby that's not his from another husband along. I mean, completion right there. And then during yoga nidra, I get knocking on my door, and I didn't want to get up because I was just in this zone of ecstasy, of communicating with the gods themselves. And I decide I have to open doors. My next door neighbor never comes to me and brings me angels, archangels images, and Yeshua, and prayers of protection. And she says, Pearl, I just wanted to give it to you because you're a spiritual woman doing spiritual work. And this woman never comes to me. Like, I don't even understand how these things, because we're not here to understand. We're just parts of a puzzle. We're gods ourselves, but we're Krishna Radha, but we're part of this huge universe, and what we do affects everything else, because we are holding, we may be small, we may be tiny, but we're very big, because we are holding up this whole entire enormous Galoka. And if one of us is not doing our divine design, so it can fall apart. So acceptance, surrender, no resistance, love, 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 being the lover of all.